Hello, hello. Welcome back. Guiding to Old Trafford with your host, Ibi and Shady. Guys, today we are at another stadium tour. It's amazing.
It's rocking. Brilliant stuff. No, it's rocking. These stadium tours are in education, guys. So if you guys really want to jump on the plane, jump with us. We're at Villa Park from Old Trafford and we're moving along.
But the only way you can jump on this plane, the boarding pass that you need, is that you need to be subscribed, you need to like, and you need to hit the bell notification,
Please, guys.
That's an easy boarding pass.
It's so easy.
And it costs you nothing.
Zero. Just enjoy it. And keep in touch, in tune and independent. With everything from Guiding to Old Trafford.
By the fans, for the fans.
For the fans. Yeah? Definitely. I've learned so much in the stadium tour.
Amazing
so much. So yeah, guys, even like you said, we are at Villa Park, the home of Aston Villa.
Love it. And fond memories from Manchester United at Villa Park. We really love Aston Villa. We love the stadium. We love the fans. Abdul, Aston Villa opened the stadium in 1897 and was one of the founding members of the Football League. Aston Villa was one of the founding members of the Football League.
Wow.
Villa Park has a capacity of 42,785 seats. So a little bit of history about it, and then I'll pass over to you.
Sure, no problem.
In the late 19th century, Villa Park was part of a pleasure ground that consisted of a football and cricket pitch, athletic track, and a small grandstand. Aston Villa at the time played their home matches at the Perry Bar ground, but in 1897 moved to the superior Villa Park.
Wow.
Before they moved, they already built a new main stand and accompanied this with open terracing on the remaining sides. Aston Villa opened a new ground on the 17th of April 1897, not 1987, 1897, with a friendly against Blackburn Rovers, which they won 3-0. In the next 2 decades, Villa Park gradually got expanded, and in 1913 lost its bowl shape when the cycling track was removed. So they took out the cycling and athletic track, right?
Okay.
Plans were made to expand the stadium to about 130,000, but the First World War brought a halt to this. So you can see how far back this was.
Yes.
World War I.
This is an iconic stadium.
Iconic. Work continued throughout the war and was concluded in 1923, where the new stand was opened, and then it started hosting around 80,000 people.
Okay.
It recorded its highest attendance in 1946, when it hosted 76,588 people in a game against Derby County. Abdul, just a last few points before I hand over to you.
Yes.
Villa Park was one of the playing venues during the 1966 World Cup and hosted 3 group matches.
Absolutely amazing. And Ibi, just to add on that, Villa Park holds the record of hosting 55 FA Cup semi-finals.
That's amazing.
The most in the country.
And you know, Manchester United never ever lost a semi-final when they played it at Villa Park.
Yes.
FA Cup semi-final.
That's your guys' ground.
How is it?
That's
How
your
is
guys'
stomping ground, man? Love
it's
it.
amazing, man. So yeah, bro, Ibi, you good?
Good.
Okay, so
Abdul, you want to talk about some stands?
Yes. So something which makes the Villa Stadium or Villa Park something so unique is that it's divided into 4 stands with 2 turnstiles in there, and there's a lot of things. There's like a small little shopping center in the one and stuff like that. So the first stand, guys, is called the Trinity Road stand, right? The Trinity Road stand, you've got the Holt end, the Doug Ellis stand, and the North stand. But we're going to start off here by the Holt end. So the Holt stand is basically, it's 2-tiered stand at the south of the stadium, right? This has a capacity of 20,000 people. So this is a huge stand. The next stand is the Trinity Road end stand, and this was recently completed. And this is the new one where all your boxes are, obviously, of your shareholders, the coaches' rooms and all of that. The next stand, guys, is the oldest stand at Villa Park, and this is called the North stand. This stand was the original stand, Ibrahim, that was from the beginning of the ground. That's the North stand, and they really love it. Love it, love it, love it. And this is what they do, and it consists of sky blue seats and AV. So it's got AV written on it. Aston Villa.
Oh, love it.
Right? And the last one, guys, is the Doug Ellis stand, formerly known as the Witten Lane stand. It is a 2-tier stand with a row of executive boxes between the tiers. So very different from other stadiums. These executive boxes are in between these 4 stands.
Oh, lovely.
So it gives you that little like a triangle diamond effect.
Oh, yes.
Right? I don't know if that makes sense, right? So the roof was originally planned to be a goalpost structure, the same as the Holt End and North End, but the plans were changed to a simple cantilever design.
Okay.
So yeah, so look at
Love
these
it.
4 stands. Like I said, in
Iconic.
between, they've got these executive boxes, and this here just fits in these 4 stands.
Love it.
So
Amazing stuff.
absolutely
What
cool.
an education.
Amazing.
Guys, before we move on to our memories, how to get to Villa Park. So Villa Park is located towards the north of the city of Birmingham, approximately 2.5 miles from the city centre. Now, to your point, when we did Estadio do Dragão,
Yeah.
is that these stadiums are so centrally situated,
Easy.
makes it easy for people
Correct.
to get to the stadium. They also host stadium tours. Guided tours run 3 times a week, Wednesdays, Fridays, and selected Sundays. Cost £12.50, and on Sundays you can upgrade it to have a lunch included.
Oh, nice.
So, guys,
Very nice.
if you ever
Very
in
nice.
Birmingham, make sure you get down to Villa Park for an amazing stadium tour.
Brilliant.
Abdul, do you want to start with your memory?
Yeah,
And I'll
okay.
jump into mine.
Let me go with it, EB, because I know you guys had some iconic matches at Villa Park. So have we, but I'm not going to go very far. As you guys know, this is the Arsenal's title chasing season, and we're really going for it. On the 18th of Feb 2023,
Oh, modern history.
modern. 6 games prior, before this game, Ibrahim, we had a little bit of a dip in form, where we didn't keep a clean sheet for 6 games. The questions were on the wall. Do the Arsenal have what it takes to really challenge? And we go to a difficult Villa Park. Unai Emery, good evening, by the way, all of
Good
you guys.
evening.
And they go 2-0 up, Ibrahim. 2-0 up. And we dig deep. So Ollie Watkins with the first one, Coutinho with the second one, and then steps up none other than Mfana Futi to make it 2-1 second half. Zinchenko with an absolute blinder, his first goal for the club. And then Jorginho
What a shot.
from the blue half of London coming to, but well, there's no blue half in London. Or just coming from one of the teams we sponsor, Chelsea, the other half of London, Jorginho with an absolute bullet. And who helps us get it over the line? Emi Martinez.
Couldn't
Thank
have
you so much.
happened to a nicer
Couldn't
guy.
have happened to a nicer guy. And obviously Martinelli at the end to finish it 4-2. Ibrahim, this game, and the reason I'm bringing this up, because if all goes well,
Just turn the tide.
this turned, and it put on that switch, and thereafter the guys are pumping.
No, love it.
So something really which I need to bring up today.
Which is amazing.
Good.
Abdul, my memory involves Manchester United and Arsenal. Manchester United, we had amazing games at Villa Park. A winner from Norman Whiteside, David Beckham sliding in a muddy Villa Park to get a winner for
David
United.
B.
But this one, I think, is one of the most iconic games for Manchester United. Not only from a club perspective, but for the history that it's made in Manchester United's, for the history it's created for Manchester United. And this is 1999 FA Cup semi-final
Yes.
against the Arsenal,
Oh,
where we were introduced to Ryan Giggs's chest hair.
It was at Villa Park.
It was at Villa
It was
Park.
at Villa Park. You dropped this on me today. But brilliant one. man.
Brilliant.
I'll never forget. I'll never forget. It was a weeknight. It was school the next day. And we were all watching. It was intense. David Simon, Peter
Guys,
Schmeichel. Oh, man.
1-1.
Yes.
David Beckham scores for Manchester United. An amazing goal. Not a free kick, but he hits it like a free kick.
Correct.
Gets the goal. 1-1. 90th minute.
Yes.
Philip Neville makes a tackle. Dennis Bergkamp steps up for a penalty. If he puts that in, United's treble
It's
hopes
done.
are over. Everybody thinks it's a given. Dennis Bergkamp and the great
Dennis.
Dane steps in and says, Thou shall not,
Not
pass.
pass. Yeah. No, that hurt me. Eh?
What a
No, that
save
hurt us.
by Peter Schmeichel.
That hurt us.
Going to extra time. Patrick Vieira loses the ball.
Yeah. I remember that very
It drops to the feet of Ryan Wilson.
I
Giggs.
remember that. Very clearly.
Giggs gets the ball and he sees no other players in front of him. He bobs and he weaves through the Arsenal defense until he's confronted with a giant David Seaman. But he doesn't care. Looks up.
In the roof.
And like how Infana Footy has been finishing this last few weeks.
In the roof.
Hits it into the roof. No chance for the goalkeeper. And then iconically takes off his shirt. Starts swinging it around. And we now know Ryan Giggs
How
has
much of chest
a patch of chest here that's unrivaled. So, iconic
Ibrahim,
for
what are you
Manchester
doing
United.
to me?
2-1 sets us up for a final and on our way to a treble, which is
What a memory.
still till today
Of course.
unmatched in the English game. So guys, that's my memory of Villa Park.
Ibrahim Chunara, you took me back. I'll never forget, and I'll tell you, I watched it with two Manchester United crazy fans, Babu and Salim Suleiman. You know Babu and Salim Atani? And they finished me up. I didn't go to school the next day. They finished me up. And guys, remember, this year, like Ibrahim says, was the treble. And this was when Arsenal and Manchester United
Pound for
were
pound.
going at it like you
100%.
can't believe. Oh, what a memory. Brilliant stuff. I
Villa
love it.
Park, guys. What a
Brilliant stuff.
stadium.
Amazing.
Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Drop into the comments. Let us know what memories you have. Liverpool fans, your memory should be the 7-2 that you collected at Villa Park. And guys, with that, Abdul, we are
Gunning to Old Trafford. Thank you, guys.